guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Farscape. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 7 of Farscape. Technically episode 2 from the original airing order. Blue... Yeah, who cares? Anyway, this one's IET, which I guess was supposed to be the second one that I was supposed to watch when I started the series. And everyone's like, this isn't the second episode. I remember the second episode. This isn't the second episode. So, what I'm going to do is treat this episode like it's a flashback. Like, we've come so far in our journey, and I think now I'm going to witness, like what it used to be. And what I know now and all the character building that we've had and all the connections that we've made and how everyone kind of is gelling together. If that doesn't happen in this episode, oh, that's the way it was. I'm so grateful for how it is now. I don't know, because if I talk about anything that I watched in the last couple episodes, it doesn't really matter because it's not going to pertain to this episode whatsoever. But, you know, I do know that I have started to very much care about these characters where, like, it really, really does touch me when there are certain character moments, especially with Rigel, who is kind of a jackass until he has a moment where he's not. And it's like, oh my God, Like, wow, that little puppet makes me feel things, and I want to hug him. It hurts sometimes, just give him a noogie. And then there's other times where I'm like, you poor thing. But, you know, the fact that, like, Pilot and Moya, we got so much from Pilot in the last episode. We got so much from Aaron in the last episode. You know, Pilot almost like kind of admitting that he doesn't really know much of anything that has to do with Moya. And you know, he's very limited on his knowledge, and most of the time he has to wing it. And, you know, like Aaron not really thinking that she could do anything science-wise and that she's just a soldier and all she is really, you know, a meat body with a gun. And that's not true. And I love that she was able to show that she actually has a brain and is using it. Now, I know her being a peacekeeper, that probably was like, don't use your brain. All you are is brawn. Just shoot things, kill people. You know, like, it very much, I think, there might be a huge trip and stumble back in time where our characters are not like this. Are not like this at all, you know. And I'm going to have to be okay with it. I don't have much of a choice because this is the way Peacock has decided to order these episodes. So, guys, I'm not going to waste any time because I can't speculate as to what I'm going to see other than things have gone backwards. That'd be it. All right, guys. Let's get into it. Oh, my little buddies. Why are they going nuts, though? That normally means something's wrong with Moya, right? Why are you twitching, you goofball? I bet it's loud, but is it that loud?
Don't do that at me.
What?
That.
Yeah, don't do it at me either. I don't like it either.
Sound frequency's doing something to my eye. Feels like it's melting my brain. Couldn't actually be doing something to my brain, could it?
Could it?
PRDs have located the siren's point of origin.
Let me see.
What are we looking at? What did we see? What is it? How many people have to look before we know what the hell's going on? Is it like hypnotizing them? What's happening?
Pilot, good work.
I have only neutralized the internal sound. The device itself is still broadcasting some kind of signal using Moya's hull as a maximizer.
Oh, great.
It's a paddock beacon. It starts broadcasting unless it gets a regular signal from the control collar, which we removed.
Oh.
And why didn't you tell us about this?
Well, not all Leviathan transports have them. I had no way of knowing. Oh, look, I'm new to all this escaped prisoner crap, all right?
Fair enough.
Oh, no!
Oh, are they gonna try... Oh, poor buddy. Oh!
It won't let DRDs near it.
The external broadcast is increasing exponentially. If there's a peacekeeper patrol, they know exactly where we are.
Here comes Grace.
Aaron, can the device be removed?
I'll get it out.
By tearing it out, I'm sure. You're not the right kind of guy. You can't even make it through the hole. Make Rigel do it.
Pilot, shut down power to this section. At least we
That
can...
is Moya's primary neural nexus. I cannot shut that down.
It's like shutting down her brain, right?
Water.
What about it? Muffle it.
This system we're passing through, the middle planet, it's got water, right?
Not so much water as bog.
Fine, bog. We'll use the bog as insulation.
What, and take Moya down onto the planet's surface?
Well, she can do that, right?
Whatever makes him stop twitching. Let's just do that.
When Leviathans are young, they often play with the planet's gravity, see how close they can come. There's a tale told about an adult male who once touched down on a planet's surface. No one knows if it's true or not.
So the Leviathans can't land on a planet?
We can stick our heads between our legs and kiss our asses goodbye.
They don't know what that means.
It's a saying.
Yeah. I'll never get tired of John saying that kind of stuff.
Wait, I'm not ready. Somebody help tie me down.
Oh, Rigel. That's coming in really fast.
That looks like Earth.
It does kind of look like Earth. Are they in Florida? Everglades? That did not look like Earth. It looked much prettier. Can we slow Moya down? Girl, just tap the brake. Tap the brake. Oh god. Aaron and John. Just always together. You okay, Rigel?
We're down. Moya has landed.
Crashed, but also landed.
Am I the only one seeing this?
Let me see. Let me see.
We're sinking.
Oh, well. You just need Luke Skywalker. Nay, you probably need Yoda. Well, is that means well hidden, correct? Still sinking. How do we get out of a bog? Maybe it's like a mud bath for her. It's rejuvenating.
We're almost completely submerged.
Does that equal safe?
We're in the mud. Under the mud.
Oh yeah, he didn't like mud, right?
Aquatic. What's your problem?
Aquatic? That's water, not mud. Mud is mud. You can't breathe in it. You can't move in it. It sucks you down. I know about mud.
We've seen him in mud. He wasn't happy about it then either.
And the beacon.
The mud's insulating the transmission.
Good. Did John stop twitching? I didn't notice.
Moya.
Very scared.
Oh. How do we hug Moya?
So we just cut it out of there and we can fly off this blasted planet.
I told you, it won't let DRDs near it.
Well, somebody's got to go in there.
Still twitching.
No. You covered me in mud because I have no say. Get someone else to do your dirty work.
I mean, as a small person, I'm always the one that gets volunteered for those types of jobs.
It is Moya's primary neural nexus. It is an intensely sensitive area.
Well, how sensitive is sensitive?
Look, she's just gonna have to endure it.
Be
A
nice.
little sensitive. Well, can we cut this thing out?
The level of pain will be intolerable.
Oh.
She may die.
Well, we can't have that. I mean, we know that doesn't happen,
Pilot,
but
is there any kind of anesthetic to ease Moya's pain?
For a Leviathan, there is without question no such
Pilot?
Pilot,
chlorium.
chlorium.
It is one of the 6 forbidden cargoes. Leviathans cannot transport it because it numbs them.
Is there any on board?
Do we?
Never.
How do we get some?
It's a very common element.
Is there any out there?
How do we find it? How do we isolate it? How do we give it to Moya?
Does this bother you? Because it bugs the crap out of me.
It's bugging the crap out of me
Can we go
too.
before we become a permanent tourist attraction in this bog? And my eye falls out?
But also, if it was so easy for them to get rid of her, why is she upset about it? You know, I get why she's upset about it, but like still. If I were thrown away so easily, I'd be like, good riddance, I don't want you in my life anyway. And then cry, because that's what I do. It's so pretty. I'm so happy they can breathe here. Do they not check the oxygen outside? Can they all breathe oxygen? I didn't ask these questions about the last planet. Looks exactly like Louisiana.
Or Dagobah.
Or Dagobah! That's what I said!
Dagobah. Where Yoda lives.
Who's gonna pull Moya up out of the mud?
Who's Yoda?
Just a little green guy.
He's the
Trains
best.
warriors.
I'm so happy I made that reference. I love you, John. I love you, John. I love you so much, John.
This particle analyzer is defective. Peacekeeper technology, you use it.
Techs use them, not infantry.
Pilot said you press this, this, and this.
That's funny. Techs use them, not infantry. And then PK Tech Girl.
Oh, whoa, we got something.
Well, that's a weak reading. At that level, we'll have to bring back half the planet.
We need to find a concentrated source.
Well, is there a concentrated source?
What the hell is that?
Alligators in the sewers. I don't know. No, just bringing up every reference to every 80s movie that I can think of. Is it a big DRD? Why do they sound like pigs and men? Is it supposed to be dogs? They sound like boars. Jeez.
Draw them away from the ship. Aaron and I will distract them. You find the chlorium, and we'll all meet back at the ship.
Okay, dogs growling, so they are dogs. Alright, John, go get the chlorium. You're the hero of the show, let's go! He's like never been on an alien planet before, and I'm like, let's go! The Luxon's just like, rawr! I love when we get scenes with Pilot. I think Pilot's such a cool design.
Pilot, how did the Peacekeepers ever get such a device aboard without you or Moya knowing about it?
When Peacekeepers capture a Leviathan, they immediately administer a sleep agent. While the Leviathan sleeps, the control collar is set in place. I thought I had discovered all I had done to Moya.
It's not your fault.
Obviously, I had not.
It's okay.
Pilot, don't blame yourself.
Yeah.
I'm afraid even with the chlorium, there will not be enough time to complete the separation before Moya succumbs to her own intense weight.
Good thing is, I know that they make it out. And Moya is just fine. Oh, that is an intense satellite dish array. This tower area.
This stuff could have been made on Earth.
Looks like a light bulb.
Crichton.
I was gonna make a joke, like, got an idea?
Have you got the chlorium yet?
No, not yet. Come on, where are you guys?
Okay, without this episode, I never knew what that thing was on him. Oh, it's just a kiddo.
You're from space?
Yeah, I guess I am. So what's your name?
Fostro.
Well, Foster, my name is John.
Why was that the thing that was the trigger point?
It's not a weapon. Put it down, just...
Where's Fostro's mom?
Fostro?
Is that your mom?
Mom!
No, Foster, no!
Oh, it just stunned him, apparently, but jeez.
What kind of move? I can't feel my body.
It's an alien!
Oh, my bones are...
Oh no!
I'm gonna recover from this, right?
Will somebody talk to him? Tell him what's going on? Please don't hit him with that thing again. I don't like Jello, John.
Where are you from?
He's from space. He must have come down in that thing you were tracking last night.
My name is John Crichton, and I'm from...
Earth. Just say Earth. She won't know.
You're an alien, and I'm talking to you in my kitchen.
I'm her. I get so excited.
Get in the wheeler. Get in the wheeler now.
Hey, wait! You don't think we came alone, do you? If we wanted to contact some government, some agency, we would have. We chose you.
Let her know she's special. Good move. Good move, John.
We can't wait till the others return. We have to start the separation procedure immediately.
And what about the great ship's pain?
Among my sect, I am a 9th level Pa'ua. A priest of that level can harbor the power to share another being's pain.
Oh.
If you are willing to begin the procedure, I'll do all that I can to alleviate Moya's discomfort.
Wow.
This is an awfully big ship.
Don't I know it?
Zan has a heart of gold, I swear. But when she gets angry, she's scary. I love that about her. Super not noticeable with the bright red getup on, but okay.
It's been long enough.
Not quite yet. Those hounds are still out there.
Fine, let's just perch here and do nothing then.
If you have a problem with my strategy, you can...
I should have known.
Maybe you guys shouldn't
this
fight.
Would be Luxon's strategy. Probably why you did so well against the Grisoldians.
Grisoldians?
Can we not fight?
Those monsters murdered thousands of Luxon women and children. We had no alternative to retreat. We soon took our revenge.
And murdered thousands of their women and children.
We had no alternative to that either.
I'm sure the Grisoldians said the same thing.
Interesting.
There are others like you.
Like me?
No.
Well, there are others, yeah.
My readings flew way off the chart.
Oh, she just wants to meet an alien, and there's so many.
Look, I understand what a phenomenal moment this is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? I mean, to you, space travel is commonplace. But to us, here, I mean, in one flash.
You've learned that you're not alone in the universe.
Yeah, he learned that lesson real quick.
I'm not exactly what you expected, am I?
I always thought that when we finally made contact, the beings we'd meet would be so radically different.
Oh, just wait.
You're so much like us.
Yeah, it's a real kick in the pants, ain't it?
My parents bought me a telescope. I used to look up at the stars at night and dream about it.
Oh.
You said you chose me.
Well, we saw the radio telescopes, and we figured you might be somebody who'd understand us, not hurt us.
John, you're so smart.
You have star charts and deep space photographs.
Yeah.
There's a chance I might recognize something. I might even get a fix on the Milky Way, maybe even Earth.
Don't you even know where you are?
No, he doesn't.
Are you in position?
Oh, thank you, Rigel.
What is this thing I have to cut with?
Well, you can't use a metal tool. I found that in Dargo's quarters. I believe it's made from bone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well.
this is a Tokar knife. Do you know what ceremony young Luxon males use this for?
What?
On themselves? At that certain age?
I suspect that Dargo will want it back unharmed.
Ew. Yuck. Oh, yuck.
Yes, I'm ready.
Moya, I will take your pain.
Can she handle it, though?
Here goes.
Rigel, you must continue.
Oh, he's so nervous.
So you work for some kind of school?
Military. They provide most of my funding. According to them, it's highly unlikely you even exist.
Oh, look at all this proof you got.
They're my biggest concern. I'm not quite sure how they'd treat you if they knew you were here. Our military isn't the most compassionate, tolerant group.
Same.
No, militaries rarely are.
Mm-hmm. They would definitely shoot at an alien before letting it land and talk.
Walking, talking evidence of extraterrestrial life.
That looks like John. Can he get her some proof?
I don't know if you eat. Hell, for all I know, this stuff could be horribly toxic for you. Ah, what is that?
Oh, no. It's just an analyzer telling me the sum of what I need.
Fertilizer is in the food?
It's in the food? How can it be in the...
She was gonna poison him?
What the hell is this? What is this? Whatever is in this container, this is what my ship needs.
Uh-oh.
It's the military.
Yeah, don't turn him in.
Foster, take her to your room.
You don't have to go.
Oh, Zan, you're so nice. She's like such a good person that she's willing to take Moya's pain.
Zan!
Oh, you did good, Zan.
Pilot! I think Zan is... Pilot?
Oh, no. Can I just say great acting from a puppet?
Wake up! Wake up, you worthless, weak shank of blue flesh!
Take it back, kind of an ass. I think Moya just passed out. Probably from pain.
Anyone there?
Yes, of course we're here. I've been screaming my shrunken head off.
Moya is succumbing.
Collapsing.
How do we get the stuff to her then? Like, do we sprinkle it on the mud? Do we sprinkle it on the thing that's on the inside? Like...
You know, when I was your age, I used to dream of meeting a real live alien.
Same. But it was also the 80s, so there was alien stuff everywhere.
There is definitely something out there, Linnea. This is the day you prove all of us who doubted you wrong. I don't understand. When you first contacted me, you were extremely excited about your
I'm
reading.
still excited.
You're nervous.
Yikes. I would say, because, like, what if I was wrong? Like, everyone would make fun of me, but, like, I think, please don't be the military guy. Okay.
Commander Rymax was asking where you were. You better go out there or he'll get suspicious. You say nothing. You understand me?
You got that, Fostro?
We've run out of time. We need to remove the device right now.
If you do it without me.
But you're the only one small enough. Come on.
Oh my god, Rigel, seriously?
Wait.
Gross.
Your greatest fear will come to pass, Hynerian. Someday you will die at the hands of a peacekeeper.
Oh god, if this happened in episode 2, I wouldn't think that much about it, but yikes.
Before we're all crushed, I kill the ship myself.
Pardon me?
You're afraid. You're afraid this great ship will die.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've always had others to do for me. I don't even know how to hold a tool.
There is great pain in this for all of us, isn't there?
Yeah.
We'll face the pain together.
Rigel is so lucky that someone like Zan is on this ship. I can't believe she's bleeding like that. He bit her so hard.
I have something that'll heal that.
We deal with the ship first.
Of course.
I don't know, you just got bit, man. I'd want that tended to.
I don't know how she's doing it.
What about how you're doing it? Are you laughing at me?
Oh, no, my dear, I'm not laughing. You just seemed very briefly to be concerned for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm concerned only that you're able to complete your undertaking to share Moya's pain.
I doubt that.
Yes, of course.
And you were concerned about her. Zan knows. Zan knows. It's very interesting watching this at a different time.
A wormhole?
A wormhole? It was dope.
I know the phenomenon you're talking about. We call it a ribbon hole. Although theoretically they don't really exist.
Well, they didn't exist for me either till I got sucked down one.
Yeah, they don't exist until you see one.
Are you out there, Dargo?
Crichton? Crichton, is that you? How is your signal getting through? Our comms will not penetrate the mud.
Is this guy more what you're expecting?
Help all she can. But we...
I'm so excited for her. Are you gonna count 3 dishes? Or shit.
Sir, you gotta come quick.
Set it down. Set it down. Okay, good.
Crichton, are you...
Mom, they've captured another one.
Oh, is it Dargo? Is there a better place for her to do that?
Sorry. fast.
Oh, he said he was sorry. Pretty cool, eh, Fostro? Linnea is like having a day. She's like, wow.
Wrong move.
Oh, I forgot about his tongue.
You said you were a scientist, a science ship.
I am a scientist. My ship is...
It's got a lot of different people in it.
It's a prison transport. Escaped prisoners.
Prisoners?
Yeah.
We still don't know why.
Look, it's a
long story.
Galactic misunderstanding.
Huge.
Take your precious looks and get out of my house. Go now!
Not without my friend.
Oh, it's too late for him. He's gonna be laid open on an autopsy table by dawn tomorrow.
Aww.
That's what I've been trying to protect you from.
I won't go without him.
Sounds like us. We just want to tear things apart that we don't understand. We want to see how they work, see how they tick.
Wait till you see it, Rymax. It is unbelievable. What?
Clunk over the head.
Do you have a fix on the origin of this signal?
Are you gonna send them away? Is she gonna send them away? Do we have a friend? Is she... I think... Because she doesn't want anyone cut up, right? I don't want anyone cut up. My god. That's the last thing I want is an alien cut up. Noise.
You took your time.
Hey, kid. Wanna shake his hand? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Get him, bite.
Hard. He might lick you. Paralyze you. Come on, he's excited to meet an alien.
See?
It's so cute. You're doing great, Rigel. You're doing great. He goes through a lot of humbling experiences on this show.
You've altered the perceptions and beliefs of an entire planet.
Yeah, guess that's enough for one day.
Yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day.
Keep watching the skies.
Aww.
That's how your people say goodbye?
What? Your people don't do that?
How do you say goodbye?
You are the luckiest 9-year-old around.
She's also the second woman I've seen lick her lips after coming into contact with John. Oh, poor Maya! Oh my god, it's like she's bleeding.
It's done. It's done!
The beacon is no longer broadcasting.
I did it.
You did do it. Good for you.
I did it!
Yo, Rigel. Start spreading this around. Everywhere you can.
You're not quite done yet, Rachel. Oh, poor Moya.
Your attention. Prepare to lift off. If Moya has never done this before, I don't know what to expect.
Don't eat it. It's not for you. You could at least put her head under your leg or something, or on your leg, under your leg. Good job, guys.
Ever again.
Which means, actually, he'll probably have to do it again. All right, the first Boop! The first Leviathan to ever land on a planet, get stuck in the mud, get numbed, get surgically worked on by a Rigel, I always forget what he is, and taking off. Look at her. Oh my gosh. Linnea. Fostro, wake up. Buddy, pal. Oh, you missed it. God, I love John.
Don't tell me you're gonna miss that rock.
You made memories there.
No, not that rock.
His rock. Oh, I love you, John. Okay, you know, I was really worried that this episode was going to be like, oh my gosh, this is so bad. But there's so many dots that have been connected. One, first of all, I never knew what those things were that they were wearing. I knew that like it was a something or another, and I don't think I'd ever really seen them communicate through them until the last episode. And in this one, it made it very obvious they were communication devices. You know, really seeing Zan be Zan, like taking Moya's pain, really realizing how alive Moya is. Like, I knew Moya could feel certain things, and I don't know if it was... She had the bugs crawling around in her. But, I mean, like, I knew she was alive, but this was like, she was alive and she was in pain, and they had to do surgery, and they had to find a way to numb her in order to take her pain away, and that a Leviathan has never landed on a planet. And, like, the story that Pilot's saying is that, like Leviathans, when they're young, like, you know, they get close to the planet's atmosphere, and it's like this little, like daredevil thing that these Leviathans do while they're growing up. How is a Leviathan born? Just, like a whale? Like, right into space? Like, all of a sudden there's a baby whale in the ocean? Is that kind of like a Leviathan? It just, like, pops out of a big mama Leviathan? Can Moya become a mom? So many questions. But the fact that she's technically the first Leviathan to land on a planet, even though it was a crash landing, and it was in mud, she is the first one to have landed on a planet and have taken off. And really interesting that had I watched this episode before... when Rigel was a prisoner and he was actually in the mud, like, it's not that I got, like, this thing where, like, he just, like, hates the mud or whatever. Like, I wouldn't want to be trapped in mud either. But, like, hearing about the mud and, like, why he does not like mud and, like, he's in actual fear of it. Huh. Not that I'm like, oh, there were so many missing parts from, like, the first episode that I watched because, or, like, the episodes that were before this one does fill in gaps, but thankfully the way I went into it is that I could almost look at it as like a flashback episode or like now that I've seen how far they've come, let's see where they actually started again. And so it like took me back to that time where Dargo and Aaron, and I mean, they're still very much not like copacetic with each other, but like they've always had like this brotherly, sisterly, like one-upmanship, or like, oh yeah, well, your species sucks because of this, and it's like, oh yeah, your species sucks because of that. And then even like when they're on the planet and Dargo can't figure out how to use the tech thing, and then Aaron's just like I don't know tech, like, you know, I'm a whatever, a pilot or whatever. And it's so funny that then we have PK Tech Girl that, you know, technically Aaron was useless in that situation. She had to be told what to do by what was her name? Galilean. Oh, it's almost there. Galena.
Name, division, assignment. Galena Inez.
I don't know if that's still right. Anyways, but she had to be told what to do by her because she doesn't know any of the technical aspects being a peacekeeper. She was just like the muscle. And so you actually saw that happen in this episode where she's like, I don't know how to use that. And it was very much like, eh. And then we have PK Tech Girl where she's like learning just a little bit more hands-on stuff, more tech stuff. And then the, let's see, what was it? It was Thank God It's Friday Again, where she learned more of the science stuff with Pilot. Like, it's really actually interesting to watch it in this order. I'm actually glad I watched it in this order. Did it fill in gaps and holes where I was just like, I don't know what any of this means? Oh, no, not at all. But like when I see it, I'm like, oh, that would have made more sense. And now I know that I was missing that information, but I didn't know I was missing that information until I was told that information, and then the gaps were filled in, even though there wasn't really a gap that I was aware of. Know what I mean? Anyway, when they crash landed, I was like, it'll be fine. Luke Skywalker will pull it out. And I was like, well, actually, Yoda. And then John made that reference. I'm just gonna say it. Like me and John, we oh yeah, a dating app. I swipe right. I swipe right. You know, and I have to reapply my lip stuff. Oh, man. Ooh, that's really red. There we go. Wow. Wow. Rigel, you know, he kept saying like, sorry, Moya. And it's like really interesting because he's never really worked with his hands. He doesn't know how to use tools and he's almost useless in this situation. And then he has to go through something where he like realizes like how important he is to this mission. The DRDs couldn't do anything. He's the only one small enough to get in there and do something. And he did. I love that I already know the progression of the characters when watching this episode. I actually really liked that I watched it in this order, and I thought I was going to see just some god-awful regression in character. Now, the fact that Linnea, I think it's Linnea or Linnea, the fact that she was like so excited to see an alien, and then it's John, which, I mean, I wouldn't know that John was an alien if he landed on Earth and he wasn't from Earth because he looks like an Earthling, right? But like the fact that then she sees Pilot and she's just like mesmerized, and I'm so happy for her because I'm like, you get to see an alien! Oh my god, this alien is so cool! Right? Aliens are f***ing dope. So, and then like Dargo outside because like maybe Zan, she would have been like, ooh, cool, she's blue. But then there's Aaron, which she'd be like, why are these aliens like why do they suck? Like why do they just look like people? I hate this. I am so happy she got to see Pilot. I'm so happy she got to see Moya take off. I wish Fostro could have seen it because I feel like that's one of those things as like a child that like later on in life you're like, did I actually see that? Did that actually happen? Did I actually witness that? Because so many years would have gone by and you're like, is my memory betraying myself? And then there's Linnea who's just like, okay, yeah, that happened. What a great story. God, I love this show. I love this show so much. And it takes it back again to after the first episode with the collar coming off and how they were able to escape. You know, we still don't know what any of their crimes are. I would like to know the crimes only because I have a feeling that people get put away for probably stupid things or completely awful things. But rarely ever is it like, I don't know, like it could be discrimination. It could be like a dumb rule that like you didn't even know you were breaking. Or it could be like mass murder, genocide that you didn't mean to do, or maybe that you did mean to do. Like there's a lot of things that are like at two ends of the spectrum. It's never really anything in the middle when it comes to storytelling. It's either really dumb or really bad. Or really, really bad. I feel like Zan is probably on the side of like really, really bad because like she's so calm, cool, collected and like wants to take Moya's pain and like, you know, she's trying to be very helpful to Rigel and she is this empathetic, sweet person. And then we have seen her get angry and physically fight somebody and she's not to be messed with. So I have a feeling she's kind of got a darker secret maybe than anybody else because I feel like when you are so high in one category that like it took you something equally dark to get there. So I am so interested in that. But guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to one episode early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. Okay, so I think we're finally getting back into the episodes being in the correct order that everybody will be on the same page. But like, did you watch it with this one being the 7th episode? And did you watch it with this one being the 2nd episode? Because I feel like if you watch it as it being the 2nd episode, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Complete character growth from beginning to end. But if you watched it in this one, did you kind of get, like maybe it helped that I went into it with the mindset of this one isn't in the right order. Because then I got to like kind of thrive off of the fact that our characters have gone through so much growth and like I get to kind of see where they started. Is my coloring off? Like, why do I look so tan? I don't know. My camera's been doing some weird things lately. I am definitely not this tan in real life, but I'll take it. I feel like I went to the beach. I don't even go outside. I hate outside. That's probably why I look as young as I do, is because I don't like the sun touching my face or my whole body. I'm very pale. And I stay that way because I'm an indoor cat where I'm supposed to be. I don't like outside. Sorry, that was like a weird break. But guys, just let me know how you felt about this episode, what order you watched them in originally, and if you kind of get where I'm coming from, to where I got to kind of see where all of our characters, what they've been going through. And then this one where I'm like, wow, they've grown since then, haven't they? Like Rigel and Aaron, for sure. John is like the most steady character. He grows. He has his moments where he learns and he adapts and he does these things, but like that's just who he is. You can always depend on him to do those things. But like, you know, he's just like a constant source of good. How you don't love the guy, I have no idea. Every woman in the universe should be in love with him. Aaron, what are you doing? And I don't like main characters hooking up. I'm very much against main characters hooking up. I hate that so much. I think it takes away from a story and it adds a whole different element that we just don't need. But also, if it happened, I'm not going to be too upset because I really dig Aaron. I don't know. And I think someone that's like John, who's emotionally open and empathetic, and he has a high emotional intelligence. For somebody who is very science-based, those things normally don't make as much sense. Like emotions aren't really something that like you get as easily. And I think that like he is the combination of the two. He's ultimately the most perfect man alive. I'm not gonna lie. But I feel like she needs somebody who experiences emotions, can comprehend emotions, and can kind of like see beyond the wall that she has up and like what's behind it. And I think he's really good at that because we've seen him do that. And I think that that's a good thing for her. Now, whether or not that's a friendship influence or that turns into a relationship, again, I'm not a big fan of main characters hooking up. But in this case, I feel like I might actually be okay with it. Who knew? Who knew? My heart can change. My heart can change. But guys, I'm super excited to watch the next episode. I absolutely love this show. I wish more people were watching this and watching the reactions, but also, you know, there's plenty of people that are watching along with me, and I absolutely love that. But I wish that other channels like Blind Wave and even the normies would give a show like this a chance, because it needs a wider audience, because people need to see this, because it's such an amazing show and it's so good. Yeah, there's cheesy, corny shit that's in it, absolutely, but at the heart of it, it's just so wonderful and beautiful, and I absolutely love it. So guys, come back here for the next episode, because and how nice that I was wearing not only Mos Eisley, but then a thumbs up because I just finished Fallout. So it's just so much good in my life, and I'm so grateful. And thank you guys for being here. And in the meantime, I'll see ya.